Hi guys, it's your Mooregirl and welcome back to my channel. Well guys, I hope you read the title for this video. So today I'm gonna vlog and chit chat and I wanna go over some things that happened to me last weekend. So the last time I talked to you guys, I did a vlog chit chat about my bedroom tour. And then I was like, oh, 2-3 days guys, I promise you I'm gonna have that tour up. Well, things have happened since then. So what happened was I had a mini stroke. I had a mini stroke and I had a thing like a rapid heartbeat called AFib. I had no idea. No idea. So I hope you have time just to sit and just listen to my chit chat. And I just want to tell you what happened to me while I had this and filming my bedroom tour. I'm going to show you some clips, okay? So guys, when you have a mini stroke, it's like something that's really, really quick. So it's not like a regular stroke where you have paralysis and you can't speak or stuff like that. It's really quick to the second, also is known as TIA. So I just want to show you and give you a little bit of awareness because I had no clue, no idea, no signs, there's no warnings, it just happens. And after it happened, I had not a clue and I went on for 24 hours. So I just want to share my story and just to give you guys a little leeway and warnings. And guys, don't think it's someone that's just your great-grandmother. This is youngest people who are in their 30s. When the doctor says so people in their 30s have it, I'm like, wow. I was totally shocked. I knew nothing about this. I just want to share with you, so I hope you have enough time just to sit down, chill out, and also I want to talk to you about my amazing Shira, which is my cat Sarah. If it wasn't for Sarah, I know you cat haters, you animal haters out there, I used to be one. Let me tell you one thing. Stay to the end of the story, okay? And I'm going to tell you how Sarah, my cat, possibly could have saved my life. All right, guys, it's your Mooregirl. Welcome to my channel. So guys, basically it started on Saturday. So Saturday I was touring, getting ready to do the bedroom tour. But also I sat on my patio, it was early in the morning, was chilling out, so I was doing like a little DIY. So I'm gonna show you clips as I go. So anyway, I have a planter that was burgundy that I showed like last year on my patio that I wanted to change to silver. So I sprayed that, like I said, it was like early in the morning. The sun was not fully out. So I'm sitting on the bottom of the patio just doing my DIY. Then I took the rocks out that we get from the Dollar Tree, the white ones, and I wanted to spray them silver. So I'm sitting down, let me spray them. So anyway, the sun started to come out. I'm like, okay, let me get out of here because I don't do the sun, especially Vegas sun in July can get up into the teens. So we're talking 110 to 120, but though it was not that hot, but it still can get hot, and it got hot instantly. So I got up and I felt this like whoosh sensation, like heat. And then I had a headache right here in the back of my head on the right-hand side. So I'm like, okay. So I went to the little planter that I was doing, and I was grabbing some of the rocks, and I put it in my left hand. And I'm looking at my hand like, I see it, but I don't feel it. And I'm like, something's weird. So then anyway, I go inside, sit down, and I notice I can't find my house keys. I'm like, where's my keys? Now, guys, we do DIYs in organization. My keys are at a designated spot every day. I couldn't figure out where my keys were. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe it's something I just put them somewhere else. I had a frozen water bottle, put it behind my head, and I'm like, okay, let me just get it some water. Got some water, rest again, got up and got some coffee. So the weird thing was I kept forgetting things in time. So I got some coffee, put the coffee cup down at my coffee station, walked out the room, came back, coffee cup gone. And I'm like, oh my God, I just had coffee because I still taste the coffee in my mouth. So I'm like, something's weird that's going on. So I sit down, and then here and there I'm talking to, my friends and my chica, and she was like, you need to go to urgent care. So I'm playing it off. I'm like, it's probably heat exhaustion because it was hot. So I probably just got a little overwhelmed, with the heat, even though I wasn't out there that long. But again, we're talking about a sun. So anyway, I come in my room. I knew I was talking to her and I started to film. So I was doing filming and I'm going to show you some things that now it doesn't make sense what I was doing. So what I do is I started to film. So I'm starting just, you know, how we just do small clips, and I'm trying to explain my bed was done. I did it the night before. So I'm trying to explain, you know, my bed, the pillows I made, the whole bed. So then all of a sudden I was like, I couldn't explain it. I couldn't explain like the pattern. I couldn't explain things correctly. And I'm like, okay, so let me just chill, sit down. Then I couldn't find my phone. I'm like, wait a minute. I was just filming. So all these little odd and weird things was happening. So I couldn't find my phone. I couldn't find the coffee cup. I couldn't find my keys. So then later on, I got up, went back in the kitchen, found the coffee cup. I'm like, oh, okay. You know, maybe I just misplaced it. So anyway, later on in the day, again, I was starting to do like little clips. I'm glad I did film, because now I have like timestamps of when what things was happening, because of course I don't remember it all. So I'm glad I was kind of filming at the time. So then again, I said, let me just chill out, you know, sit down, rest. So guys, as I was doing clips, like I said, I didn't feel like really filming. So I kept taking like little just snapshots and, you know, of the different scenes, because you know sometimes I'll do quick photos and I'll do like a slideshow after I film. So I'm going to show you some crazy things I was filming, because over here you can see like Mooregirl, you would have never filmed stuff like that. I didn't realize that at the time. So what I did after, just before I was discharged, I kind of went back. So anyway, last week when I got home, you know, last week, maybe 4 or 5 days ago, I started to look at the clips, because like I know I was a filmer, let me go check out these clips and look at some timestamps of what was going on, what I was doing. Because one of my siblings was like, did you pass out? I'm like, no. Did you get sweaty? I'm like, no, I didn't get anything. He was like, you sure? I'm like, nope, none of that stuff happened. I thought I was fine. You know, I kept having talk to my friends. They was like, go to the hospital. I'm like, no, I'm fine. Guys, if something's not right, do not dismiss it. And like I said, you don't have to be a person of a certain age, but if something really don't seem right, don't dismiss it. But one thing I learned and I found out through the doctor is the person who's having a stroke, we're so confused. We don't even realize it. But anyway, so I'm showing you this clip just to show you the events that was happening, and some of the things that I was recording, guys, it made no sense whatsoever. And I'm like, I don't remember recording that. Why would I record like cleaner on the bed or my beauty blender, or why would I record just miscellaneous crap while I'm filming? It was so odd. So I didn't even realize it until later when I started viewing these clips, like maybe 4 days ago. Like, oh my goodness, what the heck? So anyway, so after I get to bed, guys, it was, I'm not sure what time I went to bed, 8:30 on Saturday, not quite sure. And you know, I'm just laying there a little restless, and I'm like, is my heart racing? You know, I was like, is it beating? I'm like doing this, and it's like, I don't feel my heartbeat. I don't feel my heartbeat. So then I started to go here. I'm like, okay, I feel it. Okay, I left this shirt here just to show you something. That's why I have this shirt on. I'm going to show you something after this clip. So anyway, I went to sleep, and then Sarah got up about 3:30 in the morning, 3:34. I remember looking at the clock like, Sarah, seriously, go to sleep. She wants to eat. She's always fed. She's on a schedule. 3:30 in the morning, Sarah wants to eat. 3:30, 4:30 in the morning, Sarah wants to snack. Then she wants to go out and take a walk. Okay, and she has been on the same schedule year after year. Sarah just turned 6 years old this month. And I was like, she is definitely a Shiro to me. So when I went to sleep and I woke up and she woke up, all of a sudden she's like really aggressive. And I'm like, Sarah, just leave me alone. You know, I'll feed you in a second. So she's just pouncing on me. I mean, she literally pounced on me. I'm like, you're darn near 25 pounds. You know, she licked my nose. She was licking my mouth. I'm like, Sarah, you know, I don't let animals lick my mouth. She was smelling my breath. I mean, she was pawing me. Now, normally she's hungry. She'll tap me or she'll lay across me. She pounced on me, and I like, get off me, Sarah. Pounced on me. Get off me. I'll get up. Pounced on me again. And then she's just like almost in attack attack mode. Not scratchy, like she wants to attack me, but it was like aggressive mode where she was like getting my attention. And I'm normally not one to look at stories about pets and illnesses, but I'm gonna tell you here, that just freaked me out. How did she know what was going on? Do animals know what's going on? They talk about dogs sniffing out certain things and baby cats, but it's not documented. So I'm thinking, Sarah, okay. Once she kept pouncing, I kept throwing off me. She jumped on me. I threw her off me. She jumped on me again. She bit my nose. She smacked me in the face with her paw. She licked my lip. She smelled my breath. I'm like, okay, let me get up. If it wasn't for Sarah, I would have never gotten up. I would have laid in bed. I would have stayed asleep. And when you have mini strokes, they said you probably would have kept having it until you had a big stroke. So when I went to the hospital, so again, by that morning, I got up, sat on the patio, talked to my neighbors, chilling out, and then I was still not quite together. My friend was like, you need to get to the emergency. Don't go to urgent care, just go to the hospital, like now. So, I got to the hospital, talked to the nurses, talked to the doctors, gave them my symptoms. They immediately let me do an EKG. And it was like, boom. Let me do a CAT scan. Let me do an MR. Let me do this. It was like one test after another. I'm like, what's going on? So then the doctor came back and says, honey, you just had a mini stroke. I'm like, no, get out of here. Like, who, my age? Are you kidding me? Oh my God, guys, I was shocked. And also, you have rapid heartbeat called AFib. Like, what's that? So, basically, after I was admitted, she was like, you have to be admitted. You cannot go home. So I was in the hospital for like 4 days. And basically, I had to see a neurologist. I had to see a cardiologist, and they kind of explained what was going on. So I told them what happened. I'm like, when I put the coffee cup down, I couldn't find the keys. I couldn't find anything. They said, it is so amazing how this worked and how the brain works. So I explained to him the headache when I got up. And I'm like, did I have this before? He says, no, because whatever test they ran showed whatever happened with a 24-hour period. Now, granted, this is 24 hours later on a Sunday morning, which was last Sunday. And of course, that was a week ago. So then he explained to me, I'm like, when I put the coffee cup down, I know I put it down. He said, because it depends where you have this stroke at, that it affects different parts of your brain. And it affects either your vision, your speech, your judgment. So I think when I had mine, there she is now, it affected my judgment. So I couldn't judge certain things. I kept forgetting. When I put something down, it's not that I forgot I put it down. I couldn't see it. And it was so weird because I put everything on my left hand. So when I came back on the right side, I saw it. So I'm like, that was the weirdest thing. So when I asked him, I said, when I was sleeping, I was dreaming, and was my heart beating fast? He said, oh, you was having rapid heartbeat. It was racing. And I told him, I said, oh my God, can you imagine, guys? I had ignored the signs, didn't realize it. Family's telling me to go to the emergency room. I'm like, I'm fine. It's just a heat. Sarah, hey, Sarah, from her pouncing on me, getting my attention to get up, because I would have stayed in bed, and God forbid, you could just keep having strokes until you have the big one, if it was untreated. So evidently, when my heart wasn't pumping correctly, it was sending a clot. It forms clots, and that is what happened. It wasn't forming right. Look at her. She's a sweet Sarah. And it's just amazing that with God that I survived this. I would have never thought in a million years this would happen. Never thought about it. And give me a kiss. Come on. There we go. See, Sarah does listen. Kissies. Oh, there she go, guys. Like I said, she is definitely My Cheryl. Give me a kiss. Ah, and that's normally how she greets me. So she doesn't lick me in the mouth. You know, she might paw me to wake me up, but she's pretty good, aren't you, girl? So anyway, again, for people who don't like animals, I don't know what to tell you. I have a new respect for, you know, kitties right now and the senses that they have. And also, like, when you have any type of something's going on, just listen to your family. Like, go to the emergency room when you know something's not right. Don't downplay it. Don't play it off. Listen to the signs. And I ask the doctors, when you hear about heart attacks, you hear about the numbing and the tightness in the chest. I says, how come when people have strokes, they said there's no signs? They said it just happens afterwards, where you know something's not right. You may not realize it, but whoever you with will. And I see why now it's called the silent killer. I would have not had known, not a clue. Didn't believe my friends when they said, it sounded like you had a stroke. I'm like, get out of here. I didn't have no stroke. Like, not me. So guys, I just want you to have some type of awareness of what's going on. Hey, mama. Sarah? Kiss. Good girl. So yes, and just let you know, my little Cheryl right here, she is a definite, guys, she's my girl. Y'all see her all the time. She's 6 years old this July. Just wish Sarah happy birthday, because if it wasn't for her, Mooregirl would not have been probably filming this, nor any future videos. Again, I just want to do a quick awareness of what happened to me. I did have to. Another thing is when you have stuff like AFib and your heart is pumping and you have irregular heartbeat, there are certain things that's going to carry you on for a minute. So, and when they put you on certain medications, you have to really watch it, because they give you like sometimes blood thinners. Now, this furniture here, see that sharp edge here, was next to my bed. I had to move it because God forbid I roll out of bed and hit my head. So therefore I had to rearrange some things in my bedroom. And even, you know, awareness that when you have something like this, is this sharp edge too close to your bed, you know, because I lost a parent that way, and my mother did that. She had her head out of her bed, and that is possible. It's a real thing. So I did have to rearrange some things. I had to be just kind of careful with some projects, no bumping and bruising, and other than that, I feel fine. I feel okay. Like I said, I still got my smile. You know, I still understand. I'm not as, you know, loopy, you know, as they say, you know, because they said you get a little like disoriented, you get a little confused. And so if you see a loved one that's talking, because I'm usually you know, I'm always going, and when you see a loved one all of a sudden just, or they're saying something that makes no sense, you need to be proactive on that, because the person that's going through it have not a clue. Even I wanted to share this with you. You see this? The cardiologist came in at the last day and he says, oh, we got to go in and shock your heart. I said, you going to do what? You mean like Grey's Anatomy where they did clear? He's like, no, not exactly. So yes, that's why I left this here. So see here, this is a little tab, because I want my friends and family to see this video as well. It's like a really little thin tab, almost like EKG tabs, but it's really big. And they just place it on it and they just like zip, 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 just to get everything back right. And I'm like, wow, the technology you have today. But thank goodness, again, like I said, they knew where mine came from. They know how to prevent it again. So guys, you know, thank you again for listening to me. Hopefully you stayed at the end of this video and wish Sarah a happy birthday, because if it wasn't for you, Sarah, Mooregirl may not be here. All right, guys, I love you guys very much. Take care. It's your Mooregirl, and I'll see you soon at the next video. Take care. It's your Mooregirl.